Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope that all of you are doing amazingly great. Today, I am back with a very important class for you. Today's class is very important class for both Bengali medium and English medium student. Okay. Today, we are introduce the concept of matrix in depth. Matrix are one of the most powerful tools in mathematics. Okay. This mathematical tool use in computer programming. This mathematical tool solve our problems in simple method. These mathematical tools use in economics, psychology, sociology, modern psychology, etc. Okay. So, what are a matrix? What is a matrix? Matrix is a rectangular arrangements of number or function. Today we are introduce what is a matrix, what are types of matrix, how to subtract to matrix, how to add to matrix, how to product up to matrix, etc. And what is the inverse of a matrix, what are the elementary operation of a matrix in depth. So let's get started. What is a matrix? First of all, we discuss the definition of matrix. Matrix is a rectangular arrangements of number or function. That is, function or numbers are arrangements either rows or column. The horizontal elements are called the row and the vertical elements are called the columns. So, this is R1, R2, R3, Rn. And this is C1, C2, C3, Cn. Okay. Next, we will discuss the order of matrix. A M cross N matrix having M rows and N columns are called the order of a matrix. That is, here we see that the general form of a matrix. Here the order of the matrix is M cross N because the number of rows is M and the number of column is N. So, the order of a matrix is M cross N. Okay. For example, suppose A, B, C, D, F, X, Y, W, M is a matrix. Here, the total number of rows is R1, R2, R3 and the total number of column is C1, C2, C3. So, the order of the matrix is 3 cross 3. Okay. Next, suppose 1, 0, 3, 2, 5, -6 is a matrix. Then the order of matrix is the number of rows is R1, R2 and column is C1, C2, C3. That is, the order of the matrix is 2 cross 3. Okay. Next, we will discuss the types of a matrix. Okay. In this section, we shall discuss the different types of matrix. First of all, row matrix. What is a row matrix? A matrix is said to be row matrix if it has only one row. Okay. A matrix is said to be row matrix if it has only one row. Suppose that A is 1, 2, 3 is a row matrix. Here we see that there is only one row. So this is a row matrix. And B, A, B, C, this is a row matrix. Next, column matrix. A matrix is said to be a column matrix if it has only one column. As for example, A is equal to A, B, C. Here, column is 1. So, this is a column matrix. B is equal to, suppose, 0, to find. Here is number of column is 1. So this is a column matrix. Okay. Next, a square matrix. Square matrix. A matrix is said to be a square matrix if the number of rows are equal to the number of columns. Okay. Then we said this matrix is a square matrix. Suppose A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 0, 6, 5, 7, 0, 8. Here the number of rows is 3 and number of columns is 3. So the number of rows and number of columns are equal. So this is a square matrix. Okay. Next, zero matrix or null matrix. A square matrix is said to be a zero matrix or null matrix if it is all elements are zero. Okay. As for example, suppose A is equal to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 is a 0, 0, 0 is a null matrix or zero matrix. Okay. Matrix is enclosed by the notation third bracket or first bracket or double mod. Okay. This is very important point. Matrix is enclosed by first bracket or third bracket or double mod. Okay. Double mod. Okay. So this is a zero matrix. Next, we will discuss the different types of matrix. Now we will discuss the different types of matrix. Diagonal matrix. What is a diagonal matrix? A matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if the elements other than the diagonal elements be 0. Here we see that in a matrix A, the diagonal elements are 1, 2, 3, but the other elements are all 0. So this is a diagonal matrix. Okay. Next, B is a matrix 3 cross 3 square matrix. Here the diagonal elements are all be A, but others elements all be 0. So this is a diagonal matrix. Next, scalar matrix. What is a scalar matrix? A diagonal matrix is said to be a square matrix if the diagonal elements be all equal. Okay. Here A is a square matrix. The diagonal elements are 2, 2, 2. So this is a scalar matrix. Here B is a 3 cross 3 square matrix. Here the diagonal elements are A, A, A. So this is a scalar matrix. Next, the identity matrix. A scalar matrix is said to be the identity matrix if the diagonal elements be all 1. Okay. As for example, A is a matrix 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. 3 cross, this is an 3 cross 3 square matrix. So the all diagonal elements are be all 1. So this is a identity matrix. We denote the identity matrix by I. Okay. Here I3 is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. I2 is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay. I4 is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. And order of this matrix is 3 cross 3. Here 4 cross 4. Here 2 cross 2. Next, we will learn the triangular matrix and equality of two matrices. Okay. Now we shall discuss the upper triangular matrix and the lower triangular matrix. Okay. What is upper triangular matrix? A square matrix is said to be an upper triangular matrix is all the elements below the diagonal, are 0. Here A is a square matrix, 3 cross 3 is square matrix. Here we see that all the elements below the diagonal be 0. So this is an upper triangular matrix, and we see that this matrix form an upper triangle. Okay, so this is an example of upper triangular matrix. Okay, next, lower triangular matrix. What is a lower triangular matrix? A square matrix Aij is said to be a lower triangular matrix if the elements above the diagonals be all 0. The elements above the diagonal be all 0. Okay, this is the lower triangular matrix, and this matrix is formed an lower triangle. Okay, we see that this is form an lower triangle. So this is an example of a lower triangular matrix. What is a triangular matrix? A square matrix is said to be a triangular matrix if it is upper triangular matrix as well as lower triangular matrix. Okay, next we will learn the equality of two matrices. Okay, now we will discuss when two matrices are said to be equal. Okay, two matrices A and B are said to be equal if it is satisfies two following conditions. Number one, they are of the same order. Okay, must order of A and B are equal. Next, each elements of A is equal to the corresponding element of B. That is, for all Aij is equal to Bij. For example, suppose that A is 1, 10, 5, minus 10 is a matrix, and B is equal to x, 10, y, minus 10 is a square matrix. Find the values of x and y if A and B are equal. Okay, it is given that A and B, A is equal to 1, 10, 5, minus 10, and B is equal to x, 10, y, minus 10. Since A and B are equal, so 1, 10, 5, minus 10 is equal to x, 10, y, minus 10. Here we see that the order of A is 2 cross 2 and order of B is 2 cross 2. So condition number 1 is satisfied, order same, and each elements of A is equal to the corresponding of element B. So we clearly write x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 5. So the required values of x and y are 1 and 5 respectively. Okay, that's all for today. We will meet again next class. Thank you everyone.